everybody, welcome to News by Muse. We are back and we have Brooklynne Webb. How are you doing? How's everything going today?
I'm doing amazing. I mean, I woke up, I kind of got ready, and then I'm here. A late start to my day, but happy to be here.
Well, that's good. Hey, as long as you got everything going and you're getting ready, that's the best way to look at it. How's your holiday season been so far?
It's been really good. I'm really excited to go back home to Canada for like Christmas and the holidays because I haven't seen my family for a little bit. So I'm just looking forward to that.
Oh, that's great. That's great to hear. To start everything off, since we're in the Christmas season, it's the Christmas spirit. My Sleigh, you just released the single not too long ago. What was it about doing a Christmas album for the season?
For me, it was just a really fun way. I mean, last year when I released my performance art project, which was super fun, we had written this version of the song. So, and I was sitting on it for a year and I was like, why not release it around the 1 year that this performance art project came out? Since it's already Christmas season, it's the perfect time. And Christmas is just meant to be something like fun. So why not make a song that's fun and funny to make other people smile?
Okay. And the concept of the album, the lyrics, how did everything come about when you came to writing it? Because it's a really fun song.
Yeah, a lot of it was just kind of thinking, what is the silliest thing that we could put onto paper to kind of make it silly, but also feel like the original version of the song. I mean, the original version of it, My Crown, was a performance art piece kind of about how other people perceived me on the internet. And it was really fun to do and just make a silly version of it for Christmas.
Awesome. So from your fans, since you're big on social media, what has been the reaction to the song?
Everyone's just kind of like, there's the people that get it and they're like, oh my gosh, this is the funniest thing. Like, I love this, going to be jamming up to this all Christmas. And then there's the people that maybe don't quite get it. And they're kind of like, what is this? What is going on? What is this song?
But the one thing that I like about it, because it's something different, one, it's different, it's fresh, than something that you really didn't hear. And for me being 47, I got it. I don't know what anybody else get it. It's like I don't know how anybody else didn't get the song. I thought it was great. I thought it was a fresh new take into a Christmas song.
Mhm.
Yeah. So one thing I do want to touch about, because I think you've done as others have, but you do it in a different way. You've used social media to really not only build your brand, but also to build your company around the use of social media. And apologetically me, that's your brand, that's your company, it's what you do. And how did you use, like, starting out in this social media world now, how did you apply that to your company in order to get more products out there?
I mean, for me, just kind of in terms of branding myself on social media and everything, it was a really long process of just kind of figuring out what I liked and what I enjoyed. I mean, when I started social media, I never started it out to become famous or become essentially a brand myself. And it just kind of came over time through quarantine. So, through a lot of navigation, and just figuring out what really resonated with me, like being unapologetically myself is something that always resonates with me through everything that I do in life. And it's something that I feel like is super important to my personal branding.
Mhm. Yeah, and that's what I like is like, and it's like back in the early days when I worked with different teams and social media was just barely on its infancy. I saw that as a tool of being able to grow your brand and grow the business and be able to get people to know and really feel your product. And what I see now, you're doing such an amazing job in doing so and doing that. Uh, how much have you learned just in these experiences to be able to, like, the tweaks, the adjustments, and also, like, things are changing so fast. How do you keep up with a lot of the changing times?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I was about to say, I feel like I never fully know anything, and I definitely don't. But it always reminds me all the time. Like, I always feel like I'm 50 steps behind
Mhm.
everyone else on social media because things move so quickly. You could even see it with the trend cycles through fashion these days. Everything is moving so rapidly quickly that the only way to really sustain right now and build a platform is to create things that are very unique to you and things that you can offer and your own unique style, because otherwise if you're just trying to stay on top of whatever is popular, you're going to fade out really quick because there's no humane way to stay on top of it all at this point.
Yeah, and I think that's a smart outlook that a lot of people should listen to, because it's 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 a business. like anything.
Mhm.
It's a business. You grow your business off of it, and that's what I'm hoping a lot of kids get from that, because I think you're a perfect example of how to really look into what you're doing and perform and get that out there. So I think you're right on point on that.
Thank you.
Uh, what do you have coming up next year? What can we look forward to in 2023, or what do you want to manifest for 2023?
I think the biggest thing that's coming up in 2023 is that me and my best friend Nicole, her handle is at Nickelodeon, we are launching a podcast together, which we have been super, super excited to be doing. So that's probably the biggest thing and the thing that has almost all of my focus going into the new year. And yeah, I'm just really excited to launch and get everything out there.
Awesome. So what platforms are you looking at launching at? Have you decided yet? So that people can take.
It will be launched on everything as far as I know.
Awesome, awesome. And how can people find you? If for new audiences who want to learn more about you, who you may not have gotten yet, how could they find you?
So my handle on Instagram is at BrooklynXO. My handle on TikTok is at XO And then if you're trying to find me anywhere else, you can, or on any of those, you can usually just look up Brooklynne Webb.
Awesome. And before we go, I got to mention this because I really love what you've been doing when it comes to body image. And I love what your message, I love what you're saying. I love the videos and really showing it. What what would you say to put your voice into it to hopefully slowly change things, because we're seeing a lot of voices now, and
Yeah.
that mindset is starting to change. What can you tell somebody young who sees you and who could benefit from your message?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is knowing that you have more control than what you think with the content that you consume, because obviously a lot of body image issues comes from what you're seeing online and the different stuff. I feel like it truly stems a lot of the time from that. Obviously, there's other factors, but a lot of it does. You have complete control over who you follow, what you're interacting with, and what you're seeing, and consume things that are real and things that make you feel good. Focus on the feeling that you feel after you see that post or you see that video, and make sure that you feel like it's uplifting you, because once again, that positive mindset really comes from you. So if it's you who's having negative self-talk about yourself, start putting in the work and look in that mirror, and as cheesy it sounds, but remind yourself that you do look beautiful, and look for the things that you really do like about yourself, because it's normal to not love everything, but put in that positive self-talk, because you're beautiful on your own. Even if you don't feel like every piece of it is, it really comes from who you are as a person. That's where your beauty stems from.
Awesome. And that's a great way to end this interview. Brooklynne, you are doing some great work. Keep up the good work. I'm looking forward to seeing where you're going to be in the next 10 years, because I think you have a great mindset to what you're doing and your mission moving forward. So thank you so much for stopping with us and talking with us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
No problem. And don't forget to follow us here on Muse by Muse, and we'll see you next time here on the program.